Look, how many of you have ever noticed garden stones like these and wondered how they were made? Or maybe you're like me and enjoy finding creative hobbies to do. The process of sandblasting stones can be a profitable and fun hobby. First thing I'd like to do in explaining this process is go through our materials and a little bit about their functions, and hopefully that'll help you to understand the process a little better. First thing you're going to need is a computer with compatible software to create your designs. You'll need a plotter or stencil maker, cutter. You'll need blast mask, which is your stencil material, which is a thick rubberized sticker. You'll need a weeding tool to help you clean up your blast mask when the design is cut in it. You need a braille roller and squeegee to help set and seal your stencils. You'll need transfer tape to help transfer your created design from your blast mask to your stone. You'll need an abrasive medium, grit or sand. The SCM website recommends a 60 to 80 grit when sandblasting stones. And you will need spray paint for your finished inlay. Your personal protective equipment, you'll need a dust mask or respirator. And due to OSHA standards, hearing loss can occur at 86 decibels, so you'll need hearing protection in this process as well. Your protective gloves are included in your cabinet assembly or inside your blasting cabinet. EPA cites the standards for typical sandblasting with these following components. You'll need an air compressor, at least a 60-gallon. When I'm doing mine, I use an 80-gallon air compressor. You'll need air hoses and valves to connect your compressed air throughout your system. You'll need a moisture trap to collect any condensate that comes from your air compressor so your lines do not clog. You'll need a regulator to regulate your PSI throughout the system, and a pressure pot which houses your abrasive medium. You'll also need a blasting cabinet. This is where your sandblasting will occur. And you'll need a dust collector or a vacuum system which will help with your visibility in the cabinet while you're sandblasting. Now there are two options to control your grit flow in a setup like this. You have a dead man valve, which is a manual stop-start valve, open-close, and it will be located inside your blast cabinet at the end of your hose. You also can use a pinch valve and a pedal. Your pinch valve will be located at the base of your sandblasting pot, and it will be controlled by your pedal. The pinch valve contains a bladder which, when pressurized with air, the bladder will remain closed. When you close the airflow off with your pedal, your bladder will open and your medium can now flow through your hose. Now that we know a little bit about our materials, we can get to our process. The first step in your process is to create your design on your computer software and link it to your plotter. Your plotter will make your stencil out of your blast mask. Once your stencil's cut, you'll need to weed out or remove any unwanted parts of your stencil with your weeding tool. Keep in mind that all areas that are not covered with blast mask will be sandblasted. Your next step will be to cover your design with your transfer tape so you can remove it from its backing. You want to use your squeegee at this point to make sure that your blast mask is completely secure to your tape. Now you can peel your mask from its backing and reveal its tacky back. You want to make sure your stone is good and clean and dry. Any wetness or loose grit on your stone will keep it from sticking properly. Once you put your stencil on your stone, it's a good idea to use your braille roller to make sure contact is equal in all areas. Any parts not completely covered with your blast mask, you will need to mask them with some type of tape or protection. Now you're ready to sandblast your stone. First thing you'll need to do is load your stone in your side door of your cabinet. Close your door and make sure it's latched and sealed properly. You'll need to load your grit in your pressure pot and cut on your air compressor. Your next step will be to cut on your dust collector and pressurize your pot. The way you pressurize your pot is you lift your pot handle and create a seal in the top of your pot. You'll release your compressed air by opening your valve from your compressor, which will pressurize your pot and seal it. Now you can insert your arms in your cabinet and begin sandblasting. You want to maintain a 2 to 4 inch distance from your rock, have even passes, and stay at a 90-degree angle so you do not undercut your stencil. Once you've reached your desired depth in your stone, you can now shut off your system, close off your air to your pot to depressurize it, cut off your dust collector, and shut down your compressor. You can now go inside your cabinet and retrieve your pot. Now you can prepare it for your color inlay. First thing you want to do here is blow any loose grit from your stone, and it's also a good idea to run back across your design with your brayer roller to ensure that your blast mask is secure at all points. Next, you'll go to a ventilated area and lightly spray paint your stone. You want to maintain a light spray so you do not puddle inside your stone. The next step, after you dry for about 30-40 minutes, you can peel your blast mask from your stone and reveal your finished product. I hope you've learned a few things about sandblasting and will try this process on your own. At the very least, the next time you see a stone like this, you will know the work that's involved. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. Mitchell, feel how deep that thing cuts that rock.